Welcome to beautiful Milo, Haiti. We've just had a tour from our guide Tony of SOUCI Palace, and he's explained that the town of Milo means 1,000 waters because a lot of the waters came down from the mountains and took care of the whole village of Milo. And here at SOUCI Palace, this is a palace that was constructed in 1810 for self-proclaimed King Henri Christophe. He made this palace as his personal residence for him and his Italian wife and his two daughters. And it's just a place that's rich, rich, rich in history. Henri Christophe also decreed that a citadel would be built up on top of the mountain because there was a fear that the French were going to come back and cause a revolution and take the colony back after the slaves revolted and had become an independent nation. So it took 3 years to build this palace, and it used to be an absolutely beautiful place with immense gardens, and they had a very special man-made water system that this whole palace was air-conditioned by. Tony has just told us that this fountain here in front of us would collect all the water from the mountains, and then pipes would bring it right over to the church and to the army barracks and all the rooms in the palace. The water under the rooms and the pipes kept the rooms cool in 1813 when the palace was finished. And also, we were told that when Henri lived here, the whole wall behind the fountain had mirrors on it. So at different times of the day when the sun would hit the mirrors, they would get all different colors shine out that would go all the way down to the village, and it was very, very beautiful. But in 1842, an earthquake happened and damaged the whole structure, and it's just been left in ruins ever since. The citadel and SOUCI Palace itself are decreed as a World Heritage Site, and there are a few projects going on for restoration, but because it was left in such a dilapidated state for so long, it's never really recovered. This castle, this palace itself was replicated on the palace castle in Versailles, France. And it's pretty incredible that they were able to build this without the technology or machines that they had to build the castles and palaces in France. We're looking at the Catholic Church now that's was part of the whole palace grounds. And that whole roof was made out of slate. And all the slate, Tony said, on the roof of the palace and the church was all brought in from Italy by boat. And there's also a statue on the other side of the palace of the Queen. The Queen had brought over a replica of Venus de Milo, a marble statue that was brought in from Italy as well. And at some point, 1820, Henri Christophe had a stroke and was crippled. And he got really depressed and everything, and the story goes that because of that he was worried about another invasion coming, because at that time there was two sections of Haiti and another king that was wanting to take over, and his pride would not let him think that because he was crippled somebody might be able to kill him. So he got a gun and he killed himself right here in the palace with a silver bullet. And as the story goes, his wife had the slaves carry him up the mountain to the citadel, and he's buried up in the citadel in some place that no one has ever found out the secret place where he's buried. They had another tomb made to try and throw people off so that no one would really know the real place where he was buried. And what we want to do for the immersion excursions that Partners with Purpose wants to bring people to Haiti to see this country. There's so many places in this country that are just rich, rich in intrigue and history, and people don't come here because they hear such bad reports about Haiti, but we've been to so many places where it's just an amazing place, culturally, historically, and PWP wants to bring people here so that they can experience just the beauty and the importance of this island. And if you come on an immersion excursion with Partners with Purpose, this is one of the places we'll come to. You will visit SOUCI Palace, you will climb the mountain or take a horse if you're not able to climb, and you will go up and see the Citadel as well. Actually, the Citadel never was used. The invasion never happened, so not one cannonball was ever fired. And Tony has told us it took 200,000 slaves to build the palace and the Citadel, and 20,000 of them died while building it. And you will walk on the same path as those slaves did to carry all the materials up the mountain to build the Citadel, all the cannons and everything. You'll walk on that same path. And these are the kind of things that we want people to come to Haiti and experience with us. There's a Haitian proverb that says, when you come to Haiti, it will break your heart. And when you leave, you will not take all the pieces with you. And we can assure you that that's going to happen if you come on an immersion excursion with PWP. The things that you'll see and the hands-on participation on the days that we've got planned, where you will be with the Haitian people in their homes and in their marketplaces, there's going to be a little bit of you that will never leave hereafter. You will be changed, and you will have just the greatest time ever. We can guarantee that. So we just wanted to show you one of the places you'll visit and welcome you to come to Haiti with Partners with Purpose. Thank you.
Good news. Parfait. Hein?
Okay.
Evangélique.